Okay, now here is the awesome little Warlark Pro 85mm, another one of these ducted fan type of drones. And to be honest, when you first pick this guy up, it certainly does feel really premium. Well, premium as I mean that it feels really solid and not flimsy. Not like this guy here. Yes, the price is a little bit different, but it definitely does feel premium like this DYS ELF. Very similar in size actually. When you put these two together, they are, I think, both 85mm. The difference is this guy's ducted fans, the plastic surrounding them, is a little bit bigger. But when you hold them up like that, they are the same diagonal. Very similar. I think they're maybe kind of competitors, but not a video for this guy. It is for the Warlark Pro. Now this guy, I got it from GearBest. I'll leave the link down in the description, like I normally do. But the unboxing experience isn't fantastic. All you do is you get this plain brown box. The drone comes in this, and all you get is this kind of adapter here to charge it, because the battery that you get with it is only a 2S 35C 300 milliamp hour LiPo battery, and you'd notice it's only really connected via the balance lead. So that's interesting. So this is, I guess, a charger. You can plug that into another end. This goes into here, and now you plug that into your normal, I guess, hobby grade charger. But we don't really care about the box. We want to look at this guy. So as you can see, like I mentioned, it does look really cool. Now included in there is a 4-in-1 BL Heli ESC. It also has an F3 flight controller as well, and a 5.8 gigahertz 40-channel 25 milliwatt transmitter. Good thing about it also does have integrated OSD and built-in buzzer, and also it's got two little buttons down in here. One's like a boot button, and there's also one in there to actually bind the quadcopter up. Now the motors are 1103, 6400 kV brushless. They are a 40mm fan, 5 bladed of course, and nicely protected with this kind of plastic duct around the outside, which is good because I'm an amateur at this, so when I bounce off stuff, it just kind of damages nothing really. Now the camera up front is a 600 TVL, 120 degrees field of view, and it also can be adjusted like that for the different angles if you want to do that. So that's pretty cool. Now it is a CMOS sensor as well. The TV system is NTSC, and roughly you probably get around 100 meters transmission distance with this setup. Now, like I mentioned, it does come with a 300 milliamp 35C 2S LiPo, so that should give you probably around about 4 to 5 minutes flight time. And one thing to note on that, you can see that it has a micro USB port there, a full port there, and only a balance lead, and obviously that's where you plug your battery in there. And the only gripe I have, when you put this in there, it's like a sausage down a hallway. It's really loose in there, but it does get locked away once you seal it up when you plug in the battery. As you can see there, it still is a little bit loosey-goosey, but it is what it is. The good thing about it, if you modify this, or maybe even take this bottom plastic cover off, you could use these other batteries as well. Like for example, this one here that I got with the DYS drone, 600 milliamp, but that'll work, and you just plug it in via the balance connector there, so just like that. So that'll work as well. So at least you have options, different options for batteries if you want. Now this cover is held on by 3 small Phillips head screws, and to take it off, we can have a look what you get under here. So what's really interesting is the actual ESC is kind of mounted on some little rubber grommets to kind of mitigate, I guess, any vibrations. It's got like a nice aluminium heat sink up here. And one thing that's interesting with this is nothing is really soldered. Everything is just like a modular thing where you can just plug and play if you need to upgrade or replace something, which is really, really cool. I don't think it's nothing new, but for this particular Warlark Pro, I think it's really cool. I like to see that. Less soldering, the better. The more things you can plug in, like little Lego, is easier, and I guess just cheaper to do. Here we see the back of the camera module there. Very cool. And there is that different 20-degree adjustable angle like that. There is a small little hinge down the bottom there, but if you can look right down there, there's some more little connectors there, so everything just kind of connects together. These things can be separated. Obviously I'm not going to do that now because I probably won't be able to get it back in, even though it just snaps together. But there we go. Just wanted to show you that, how it is internally there. I think it's quite a nice design. Now also recently I just got this Taranis QX7 transmitter. It is from FlySky, and I wanted this because I can, you know, bound or get these bind ready to fly style, what is it, bind and fly, and there's a lot of different options out there, so I wanted a decent transmitter, and this seems to tick a lot of boxes. This is from GearBest as well, link is in the description. It's very easy to bind this guy. If you already bind several of these quadcopters, you know what to do, but pretty much for this one you have to obviously push the bind button on here, and you got to get like something really small and narrow into that bind button. Obviously once kind of push that bind button, turn it on, and there's a series of blinking LEDs. There's other people that have done a video on how to bind it, but I've already got this guy bound. We turn it on there, as we can see, and I like this how it's got these switch warnings and stuff like that, so kind of never really get into trouble, never have any accidental flyaways. So if we go into the model, the page, and the different page number, where am I looking for? Here we go. So I've added channel 5 and input 5 and input 6. I've added this one for my binding switch and this one for the angle and horizon mode. So simple as that. If you want to see me another video how I bound this up, please leave in the comment section down below, but other people have done it as well. But what I'll do, link is in the description for this and this guy as well. I'll charge the battery up for this guy and get some DVR footage with the new Fat Shark V4s and see how it goes. Don't laugh at my crap old flying. Alright guys, here I am at the park. I got the well, I got my Fat Sharks here, the V4 altitudes on, using the Taranis Q7. Awesome transmitter. I think it's really budget friendly, and you can do so much with this. But anyway, let's get everything hooked up, let's get the DVR footage going, and we'll see how we go. I've got my son here, he can do some of the filming for me on the Panasonic and also have the DVR footage. So let's go! guys, I hope you enjoyed the video for the Warlark Pro 85mm. I'm an amateur at this, but I am getting better with my flying. I think this is a fantastic drone, not just for beginners, but also experienced pilots. The protective cover you have around these 40mm blades is fantastic. As you can see, you smash into walls, it just kind of bounces off. Very similar to this guy here. But the brushless motors in this have plenty of punch, well, plenty of punch for me. Has good range on the transmitter. I do enjoy the OSD. I think that's a nice touch as well. And overall, it's just a fantastic little drone. If you want to go check it out, the link is in the description down below. It is from Gearbest. They sent this to me for a review, which is muchly appreciated. If you like the video, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please subscribe. It's free to do. Many more videos coming up as well. And if you do subscribe, click that little bell button so you get notified of the new videos straight away. But thanks, guys. Steve here again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my sub-bar flying. But yeah, see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.